Hello and welcome to week 8 of Bits and Bobs, where we outline this week's best mods. And to start us off this week we have Lakeside Hideaway, a custom player home for Skyrim. As you approach the home you'll be greeted with a small humble opening in the side of a cliff face, and inside you'll find several features that set this home apart from the rest. The home contains all of the crafting equipment you'll ever need, plus an atrium, a master bedroom suite, a companion suite, a spa, a kitchen and more. The home is very well designed and is a great example of how a player home should be.
The UNP Simply Clothes mod adds a new female set to the game, and you can buy it from Bellathor in Whiterun. A lot of detail has been put into the set, and it's very casual, and like a lot of people in the comment section of the mod, we think it's something you'd probably find Lara Croft wearing. So now all we need is a mod that adds a new set of desert eagles to the game, and we're ready to go.
This next mod changes the idle animation of females, to make it more feminine. With the mod installed your character will put her hands on her hips and sway back and forth. The new animation has much more movement than the vanilla idle animation, which is quite stationary, and it all depends on personal choice if you prefer this over the original. But as always, more choice is never a bad thing when it comes to aesthetics.
The Remove 3D Map Camera Limits mod allows you to zoom in and out and move all around the map so you can see it like never before. You can zoom in all the way to see Markarth and Solitude, as well as see the icy shore near the College of Winterhold. As well as installing the mod, to get it working you'll need to change a few of your settings, which isn't too much trouble, but remember to back up any save files before trying.
The Loner Sword is a new one-handed sword that can be found in Stillborn Cave. The sword has a base attack of 35 and a weight of 14, making it much stronger than anything in the vanilla version of Skyrim, but the sword can be difficult to get, so that makes up for it. The design and overall polish of the sword is very high quality, and doesn't look out of place in the world of Skyrim. It's definitely a mod you should download and try to get as an endgame weapon.
Next up we have the Torumekian Armor set mod, which adds a new set of female armor to the game. What's great about the mod is the creator has separated the armor into separate pieces of equipment, allowing you to create several different looks. You can wear it with or without the cape, the helmet, or the golden accessory. The armor falls under the heavy category, and has the same stats of that of ebony armor. However, you can't craft yourself a set, but you can find all of the items in a chest to the south of Windhelm.
Moving on to something a little bit more light-hearted, the Teddybears mod adds 9 new teddy bears into Skyrim. You'll find them gathered around a honeypot sitting on a tree stump near Riverwood. Although you might not have too many uses for the new bears in Skyrim, the mod was primarily made to be a modder's resource, meaning any modder can use the bears' designs in their own mod. We're hoping to see someone utilise the designs in the future, as they're all very well made and it'd be a shame to not see them get the attention they deserve.
Another player home release this week was by Danthegeek, who you may know from his Hideout mod releases in the Fallout games. His mod adds a small home to Skyrim that provides you with easy storage for all of your spare items, with the house featuring item sorters, chests, shelves, weapon racks and display cases. Other features include a herb garden, a vegetable garden with chickens, an alchemy and enchanting lab, a large bed and more. When you step inside the house you can clearly see a lot of time has been put into the placement of certain features, and it feels like a house you would normally see in Skyrim, but with a unique edge.
The Scarves in Skyrim mod adds more scarves than you can count to Skyrim, and is a port of 2 Oblivion mods, Scarves by Crimson Cane and a mod with the same name from the Toner's mod store. All of the scarves are craftable at any forge, and only require basic ingredients, so you won't have to worry about making several of them to see what suits your character best. There are a few different designs of scarves that can be made. As you can see, some are very long and reach your feet, while others are wrapped up and stay at shoulder length. The amount of colours and designs added with this mod makes it obvious that a lot of time and effort has been put into making these, and it's a great mod for those who like to customise their characters.
And now we go to a mod suggested by Decon4027, the Night's Watch armor set from the Game of Thrones. The mod adds a black retexture of the Selkirk armor from The Witcher 2, and a shield also from The Witcher 2. The armor falls under the heavy category, and the stats are similar to that of steel plated armor. And you can also craft the armor for a few expected ingredients like steel or leather, and you can find it under the steel category at a forge. And the creator recommends you use the Bandolier Bags and Pouches mod, the Saber Gear Backpack mod, and the Winter is Coming Cloaks mod to complete the illusion.
This next player home is made from the remains of a long dead mammoth. The Mammoth Home is a small but very well made player home that gives the player a small area to rest and store some of your more valuable items while on your travels. The mod creator has shown some interest in expanding the home by adding extra optional features like a weapon rack and more, so we'd like to see that in the future, and this is definitely a mod you should keep your eye on.
And finally we have the Starfang Greatsword mod. The mod adds a new sword to Skyrim from the Warden's Keep DLC in the Dragon Age Origins game. The original sword was silver in colour, but the creator decided to base its colour on another sword from Dragon Age 2. The sword can be crafted at a forge under the Orcish tab, and it will cost you quite a few different ingots, iron ore and leather strips. The sword is less powerful than that of a Daedric greatsword, but has a higher critical chance and damage, it weighs less and swings faster. And that's it for today's bits and bobs. Leave your suggestions down below for a chance to be featured in our next video, and thanks for watching.